So do you fast track that, finding people that have similar interests in you, or is it just a question of standard social media and standard blog posts?
So here's, I think, what it's all about. So I think if you go to my LinkedIn profile, you'll see what it talks about, my values, my philosophies, and I forget what else it says in there. But that's all about helping people understand that about me first.
Yeah.
So even if you go to Twitter, twitter.com/Craig Elias, it'll say, trigger event selling, $1 million prize winner, dadpreneur. So people get a sense of who I am. And what's interesting is this. For most people, the majority of their customers are about plus or minus 7.5 years their own age. So the first time I did this, I spoke at a conference for CEOs, and I put up there on my slide, dadpreneur. And people go, man, you did that? All these high-powered CEOs, they're going to write you off as a flake. Well, here's what happened. There were all these guys that were my age or older, 7.5, maybe sometimes 10 years, and they go, you know what? I wish I would have done what you're doing now because I'm divorced and don't have a great relationship with my wife, and my kids are kind of... So they went, if I can prevent you from going through what I went through, I just became your customer. So there's this emotional connection.
Yeah.
Then I found there was this audience that was my age and maybe 7 or 8 or 10 years younger. And they came to me and said, you know what, Craig, I'm doing the exact same thing that you do. So this is cool. If I ever get a chance, I'll become your customer, right? Because we have these things in common.
Yeah.
And I found all these 30-somethings who came to me and said, Craig, I don't get it. Can't you just get a nanny and go get a job? And my perspective is, we don't share anything in common. I don't want to waste time trying to get them as a customer.
Yeah.
That's the rest. And this is one of the things that worked for me as a salesperson. I'd rather be loved by some and hated by the rest than liked by everybody. Guy Kawasaki talks about this. You want to polarize the audience. So I simply go after the audience that's more likely to become my customer and let everybody else do their thing.
Yeah.
Right?